think is cool is if you look at the 7 people here, everybody here is a song junkie. I mean, we really enjoy songs. So, and that's so totally cool to have, you know, that interest in, all my friends here. Okay.
Okay, everybody ready to go?
Ready.
Okay. Okay, this is a song by Tears for Fears, and can you hear the harmonium right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's droney.
It's a drone thing.
Okay.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere, and their tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, and I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. And I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello, teachers, tell me, what's my lesson? Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, and I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. And I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world.
All right. Well, this is a song that Sawyer asked me to do, so we'll give it a go. How's that sound? Okay?
Yeah.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, he worries, did he hear a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cost. Love isn't lying, it's loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on hello. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other.
Yeah. This is Rodeo Rose by Bill Staines. And it's just a good old song. So as unpracticed as I am, I'm going to give it a try. Let's see, we'll get that. Okay, now I think I got, yeah. Rodeo Rose, queen of all the shows, from mighty old Cheyenne to Tulsa town. I've loved her well, so long I swear to tell, but instead of trying to show her, seems I only let her down. This old flat top guitar has taken me so far, down so many roads and towns I can't recall. From the buses to the bars, playing sideshows, country stars, where they measure time in bottles if they notice it at all. And Jackrabbit Run, the race is never won, going home on the wings of an Oklahoma angel. Whoopee-tie, I'm gone back down the Cimarron to my Rodeo Rose once again. Rodeo Rose, heaven only knows you've been the queen of all my thoughts throughout the mile. And in the songs from the stage, you hear the wind across the sage, and it echoes through my soul and gently leaves me with a smile. And it's Jackrabbit Run, the race is
never won. Going home on the wings of an Oklahoma angel. Whoopee-tie, I'm gone back down the Cimarron to my rodeo rose once again. Whoopee-tie, I'm gone back down the Cimarron to my rodeo rose once again.
Thanks. Yeah. So this is Mary, Don't You Weep. I actually thought of Joel when I heard this on the radio. And this is done in a minor key, which I found was really fun. Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, Mary wore 3 links of chain, and every link was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, one of these nights about 12 o'clock, this old world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, I'm gonna skip a verse. Well, Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smote the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, won't you weep? Oh, Mary, won't you weep, don't you mourn? Oh, Mary, won't you weep, won't you mourn? Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, old Mr. Satan got mad, missed that soul that he thought he had. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you cry. There'll be good times by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. I skipped it.
Whoops. See already. Concentrate, Mike. Early in the evening, just about supper time, over by the courthouse, they're starting to unwind. 4 kids on the corner trying to bring you up. Willie picks a tune out and he blows it on the harp. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing Bring a Nickel, Tap Your Feet. Rooster hits the washboard and people just got to smile. Blinky thumbs the gut bass and solos for a while. Poor boy twangs a rhythm out on his Kalamazoo, and Willie goes into a dance and doubles on kazoo. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing Bring a Nickel, Tap Your Feet. You don't need a nickel penny just to hang around. But if you got a nickel, won't you lay your money down? Over on the corner, there's a happy noise. People come from all around to watch the Magic Boys. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing Bring a Nickel, Tap Your Feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing Bring a Nickel, Tap Your Feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing Bring a Nickel, Tap Your Feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing Bring a Nickel, Tap Your Feet.
I hope I never hear that one again.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I'd come to you. I'd swim the sea for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. And you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I'd come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. Ladies with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, and she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I'd come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain.
Okay.
Who agrees?
This is Jim's request that I've done here, but we'll do it again. Song for the Myra. Just as a refresher, the Myra is this little river in northern Nova Scotia. There's a little town on the little river called Marion Bridge. And this is written by a Nova Scotian named Alistair McGillivray. Oh, just change keys. Let's start over. That was an arpeggio, in case you're wondering. Out on the Myra, on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black line and spoon. And if they catch nothing, they never complain. I wish I was with them again. 'Cause boys in their boats call the girls on the shore, teasing the ones that they dearly adore. And into the evening the courting begins. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra on soft summer nights, bonfires blaze to the children's delight. They dance round the flames, singing songs with their friends. I wish I was with them again. And over the ashes the stories are told of witches and werewolves and Oak Island gold. Stars on the river, they sparkle and spin. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra, the people are kind. They treat you to homebrew and help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll see that you mend. I wish I was with them again. Now I'll conclude with a wish you go well. Sweet be your dreams and your happiness swell. I'll leave you here, for my journey begins. I'm going to be with them again. I'm going to be with them again.
Okay, this is Ed's Request. I sang it for the first time, I think. I just avoided this song for the longest time, and I sang it at the open stage the other night. I came upon the child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Where are you going?" And this he told me. Well, I'm going on down to Yasgur's farm. I'm going to join in a rock and roll band. I'm going to camp out on the land and try and get my soul free. We are stardust. We are golden. And we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden. Well, can I walk beside you? I have come here By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere was a song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, and they were turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon. We are golden, caught in the devil's bargain, and we've got to get ourselves back to the back to the garden. And we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden.
You play that. I'm going to do one more that was requested. Then I got another one that I'm going to do that I just tried to figure out. Hopefully I can play it. This is requested by Jim. It's called Green Eyes. Everybody knows Green Eyes. Kate.
Every night we light the candle that stands beside our bed. Sometimes the flame's too much to handle. That's what you said, that's what you said. And you should know, because you built a fire in me and you made it burn. You followed me, watching every move, matching every turn. Your green eyes, they don't miss a thing. They hold me like the sun going down, warm me like a fire in the night without a sound. And you were waiting till I heard, just as patient as the love light in your eyes. You never threw away a word or ever talked in a disguise. I ought to know. You were a beacon to a sailor lost at sea. I saw it in your eyes when you looked at me so openly. Your green eyes, they don't miss a thing. They hold me like the sun going down, warm me like a fire in the night a sound. First time I ever saw your laughter break loose inside and tumble out to me, my heart knew it had found what it was after, and it came so easily. I had to know. After all the years of the hard and lonely times, now our days go by like best friends' storylines, yours and mine. Your green eyes, they don't miss a thing. They hold me like the sun going down, warm me like a fire in the night without a sound, without a sound.
Well, going to do Cotton Jenny, and that was, I'm kind of returning Ed's favor. This is an Ed requested song, so we'll give it a try. Of course, Gordon Lightfoot, and well, at least earlier in the day when I practiced it many times, it kind of came together. So we will give it a try. I have my keyboard set up so that I've got acoustic bass in the left hand and then piano in the right. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. There's a house on the hill by a worn down withered old mill in the valley below where the river winds. There's no such thing as bad times, and the soft southern flame, oh, Cotton Jenny's her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round. Will the love go round? Love go round, love go round. Joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. When the new day begins, I go down by the cotton gin and make my time worthwhile to them. Then I climb back up again, and she waits by the door. Oh, Cotton Jenny, I'm sore. She rubs my feet when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round. Will the love go round? Love go round, love go round. Joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. In the hot, sickly South, when they say, well, shut my mouth, I can never be free from the cotton grind. And I know what I got is mine, with a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round. Will the love go round?
Yes.
Thanks, Jim. That
So
was
I'll
good.
do Circle Game,
Good.
which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yesterday, a child came out to wonder, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now. Drag to slow the circles down. And the seasons they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years been by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game.
Maybe I'm ready to do it. It's called What Do We Offer the Empty Hand? And I wrote it I actually just wrote it last Wednesday, a couple days after the Boulder shooting. What do we offer the empty hand of the lonely, confused young man? What do we place in his open palm in a free and generous land? Do we find him a place that is warm and dry, I asked the old and wise, do we find him a place that is warm and dry? And this was their reply. We cannot give to the empty hand what the hand hasn't earned of its own. Austerity leads to the righteous path where the seeds of salvation are sown. Well then, what do we offer the empty hand of the lonely, confused young man? What do we place in his open palm in a free and generous land? Do we satisfy his hunger and thirst? I asked the old and wise. Do we satisfy his hunger and thirst? And this was their reply. We cannot give to the empty hand what the hand hasn't earned of its own. Austerity leads to the righteous path where the seeds of salvation are sown. Well then, what do we offer the empty hand of the lonely, confused young man? What do we place in his open palm in a free and generous land? Do we treat his wounds and heal his disease? I ask the old and wise. Do we treat his wounds and heal his disease? And this was their reply. We cannot give to the empty hand what the hand hasn't earned of its own. Austerity leads to the righteous path where the seeds of salvation are sown. Well then, what do we offer the empty hand of the lonely, confused young man? What do we place in his open palm in a free and generous land? Do we help him to read and to think for himself? I ask the old and wise. Do we help him to read and to think for himself? And this was their reply. We cannot give to the empty hand what the hand hasn't earned of its own. Austerity leads to the righteous path where the seeds of salvation are sown. Well, tell me, what do we offer the empty hand of the lonely, confused young man? What do we place in his empty palm in a free and generous land? Do we help him find love for his grieving heart? I asked the old and wise. Do we help him find love for his grieving heart? And this was their reply. We cannot give to the empty hand what the hand hasn't earned of its own. Austerity leads to the righteous path where the seeds of salvation are sown. Then tell me, what do we offer the empty hand of the lonely, confused young man? What do we place in his open palm in a free and generous land? Do we tempt him by keeping a gun within reach? I asked the old and wise. Do we tempt him by keeping a gun within reach? And this was their reply. A gun is a sacred, God-given right something we will not revoke. A gun is a sacred God-given right, the foolish old ones spoke. A gun is a sacred God-given right, the final words they spoke.
I hope I never hear that one again.
Okay, here's Screwing Around, song number 1. But this is the Everly Brothers. Let It Be Me. I don't know who wrote this, but I know I heard it from the Everly Brothers. And actually, I kind of thought I was on my way to trying to learn Kathy's Clown. And instead, this song got in the way. So, I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one. If you must cling to someone now and forever, let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me, and that you'll always let it be me.
Radio. So I am a true Secrets fan, and they're all over YouTube. So I'll Never Find Another You just happens to be my favoriteest 60s folky song. So I'm going to give that a shot. There's a new world somewhere they call the Promised Land, and I'll be there someday if you will hold my hand. I still need you there beside me, no matter what I do, for I know I'll never find another you. There is always someone for each of us, they say, and you'll be my someone forever and a day. I could search the whole world over until my life is through, but I know I'll never find another you. It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side. When I walk through the storm, you'll be my guide, be my guide. If they gave me a fortune, my pleasure would be small. I could lose it all tomorrow and never mind at all. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another another you. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another you. Another you. Another you.
Well, Ruth inspired me to sing this is a Christian folk hymn, first published in 1811. And I heard it maybe 10, 12 years ago, and I thought it was a beautiful song, and then I found it in a hymnal. So it's called "What Wondrous Love Is This?" about Jesus. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this that calls my Lord of bliss to bear the heavy cross for my soul, for my soul. To bear the heavy cross for my soul. When I was sinking down, sinking down, sinking down. When I was sinking down, sinking down. When I was sinking down beneath God's righteous frown, Christ laid aside his crown for my soul, for my soul. Christ laid aside his crown for my soul. Ye winged seraphs fly, bear the news, bear the news. Ye winged seraphs fly, bear the news. Ye winged seraphs fly, like comets through the sky, fill vast eternity with the news, with the news. Fill vast eternity with the news. To God and to the Lamb I will sing, I will sing. To God and to the Lamb I will sing. To God and to the Lamb, who is the great I am. While millions join the thing, I will sing, I will sing. While millions join the theme, I will sing. And when from death I'm free, I'll sing on, I'll sing on. And when from death I'm free, I'll sing on. And when from death I'm free, I'll sing and joyful be, and through eternity I'll sing on, I'll sing on. And through eternity I'll sing on. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul? What wondrous love is this, oh my soul?
I follow certain musicians on Twitter, and one of them is David Crosby. Somebody asked him, and the guy's a great songwriter, but somebody asked him if there's any song out there that you wish you would have written, what would that be? And he said Eleanor Rigby. I thought, wow. I wonder if I could figure out how to do that, because it's done totally with strings. There's no guitars, there's no drums, there's no, nothing from a popular music standpoint in the instrumental at all.
Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came, Father Mackenzie, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong?
Okay, this was requested by Sawyer, and this is Field Behind the Plow, the Stan Rogers song, and of course the theme is the life of a farmer and the challenges. And having grown up on a farm, there's a lot of things in the song that I can identify with. So we'll kind of go from here. See if I can get the tempo right. Watch the field behind the plow, turn to straight dark rows, feel the trickle in your clothes, blow the dust cakes from your nose, hear the tractor steady roar. Oh, you can't stop now, there's a quarter section more or less to go. And it figures that the rain keeps its own sweet times. You can watch it come for miles, but I guess you've got a while, so ease the throttle out a hair. Every rod's a gain, there's victory in every quarter mile.
just the other day took a heart attack and died at 42. You could see it coming on, 'cause he worked as hard as you. In an hour, maybe more, you'll be wet clear through. The air is cooler now. Pull your hat brim further down and watch the field behind the plow. Turn to straight, dark road. Put another season's promise in the ground. And if the harvest any good, the money just might cover all the loans. You've mortgaged all you own. Buy the kids a winter coat. Take the wife back east for Christmas if you can. All summer she hangs on when you're so tied to the land. For the good times come and go, but at least there's rain, so it won't be barren ground when September rolls around. So watch the field behind the plow. Turn to straight, dark road. Put another season's promise in the ground. Watch the field behind the plow. Turn to straight, dark roads. Put another season's promise in the ground. Field behind the plow.
I think
But I'm
that,
going to catch the wind, and hopefully all my chords are in the right places. In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your loving mind, to feel you all around me, and to take your hand along the sand. Oh, but I may as well try and catch the wind. When sundown pales the sky, I want to hide a while behind your smile. And everywhere I'd look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing, would make me sing. Oh, but I may as well try and catch the wind. Dee-dee-dee, 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 dee-dee-dee. When rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears, to help me leave all my blues behind. For standing with your heart, sorry, it's where I want to be and long to be. Oh, but I may as well try and catch the wind. Oh, but I may as well try and catch the wind. Oh, but I may as well try and catch the wind.
I've got the lyrics here, and the chords are very simple. Yellow is the color of my true love's hair in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Green is the color of the sparkling corn in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Blue is the color of the sky in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling that I get when I see her. When I see her. That's the time I love the best. Freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking. Without thinking. Of the time when I've been loved. Oh, yellow is the color of my true love's hair in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best.
I hope I never hear that one again.
In South Carolina, there are many tall pines. I remember the oak tree we used to climb. But now when I'm lonesome, I often pretend I'm getting a feel of hickory wind. It's a hard way to find out that trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. It makes me feel better each time it begins. It's calling me home, hickory I started out younger at most everything, all the riches and pleasures. What else could life bring? But it makes me feel better each time it begins. It's calling me home, the hickory wind. It's calling me home, hickory